guys. My life was just in a mess. It was chaos, dealing with the house, dealing with shipping, dealing with goods, dealing with all stuff. So guys, hello guys, welcome back to another video. Guys, you can see I'm on the car. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on my channel, honey, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and join the family. It's a question that a lot of people have been asking me, like, hey Rhoda, how can we be part of your family? Anyway, it's for free. You can just hit the subscribe button and you're on board. You are part of the family. Guys, today is Friday. I haven't been doing live streaming in the past a month or so, because a lot has been happening. Now I am freed up a little bit. I'm back to normal. I'm trying to give you as much videos and updates as I can. I know, guys, I've promised you several times that I'm gonna be bringing the exposing video. Guys, we are now working on it full swing. The time I thought I was gonna put it up, that was also the time when a lot of things have been going on, concerning the shipping to Zimbabwe that we do. Now that the container has left, so I do have enough time to gather all the evidence and all the photos and the people that you should be, aware of when it comes to building in Zimbabwe. I know a lot of people are crying out there, and it's something that makes my heart bleed, when I see the amount of emails I received when I call out for that, exposure video. A lot of people have been emailing me and also giving me their, the things that have been done on their properties, what have been messed and stuff like that. So yeah, now it's about time that this video I am putting up together. I'm putting every piece of it together, and and every information to detail, so that you won't fall trap to these scammers in Zimbabwe. And another thing is, we are going to be, the update of the house. Nothing has been done on the house really, because of the fears I mentioned in my past video. I spoke about the fears I have on sending people to do the job in my absence, whereas I feel like I'm the best person to survey this. But now I've overcome some of the fears now, and now I can say I am starting to, do the corrections. Of course, I've done the plumbing corrections, and I'm sure I've shared the video. It's in the channel. If you haven't had a chance to watch it, go in the channel, is there. My plumbing was done perfectly and it passed, and now we are good on that part. Now the stage that I am going to be correcting is of now, I think this coming week, the windows, the window sills, can I say sills, those parts that were making the windows not open and stuff. So we're gonna be destroying everything around that and start from scratch, and all those corners that were not perfected, we are going to try to work on it. At least now I have found a builder who has been recommended, who came with the high recommendations as well, and I also got to see the job they've done. I also spoke to the people they've worked with, and they highly recommend them. Of course, I've noticed that there were people who were coming in the comment section from the past videos where I complained about the messed job that was done on my property. A lot of people were coming with this. I'm not saying it's wrong, because in most cases it's right. A lot of people were coming and saying, sometimes we fall for this because we don't want to pay. They say, you diasporans, you don't want to pay, you want cheap labor, yet you want good things. It's not the right way. I mean, it's that point, it's not right, because the amount that we are charged, they are also high, only that we can negotiate sometimes, and for better deals and stuff like that. But of course, we are paying much. It's not just a little money, we are paying a lot for these services. So in this case, I think I even paid more than what is being asked by the new builder that I am talking to, and the builder who's going to be correcting this. The builder didn't ask that much, yet he's an experience, he's a very good with referrals and also with licenses. So guys, it's not always about like we negotiate for cheaper things whereas we want high quality stuff. It's not like that. It's not like that. It's only that we are not on the place. I think I've done several videos concerning my house, even from the building stage, where I was showing you know, the total cost of stuff, like how much I spend on certain points. And there were also people who were coming and telling me, Rhoda, if you were to be on the ground, I think the money you use for this stage is quite high. So I don't really know which is what, but to my understanding, I think I was actually paying a lot of money. It's not just a lot of money. I didn't negotiate for cheaper labor. You know, I paid the money that is required for those stages, even because I was sourcing. Remember, I was sourcing for these prices, and what I was coming up with, what I was paying, is like the money was just around. And like in my past videos, I have also encouraged people to like source, like ask several builders for a certain stage, and so you can have a rough idea of how much people are being charged and stuff like that. But I was always going with the middle. That's the honest truth. I was always going with the middle. And sometimes the other thing, the reason why we end up picking the wrong people, it is because these people, what I've realized nowadays is when they come to do the job, they try to market themselves on other parts. Like they see you still have more stages to be done on your property, and they claim to have experience in doing them. So sometimes the thing that will make us like give them those jobs is like we say, okay, this is the person I've already spoke with, the person who's already doing other stages at the house, so you also have a better deal with them by giving them jobs. That's what we believe, because we don't even think that a person can claim that I can do this, yet they can't do that. So we just think they know what they are doing, so we end up giving them more jobs to avoid a lot of traffic to their house. That's another reason we do it, thinking that it's for safety reasons, and also it's somebody who has done something on the property, and you get to know the person. That's why we end up falling for the person who come and advertise themselves for knowing, oh, like they can do all jobs, they experience in doing everything. Like I said, even the plumber who do a bogus job at my place, he was also vying for the, you know, for the next stage I was looking at. That is the what do you call this one, the paving, and you know, leveling the outside part, like doing landscaping. You know, he was already vying for that. So you think if he was somebody who has done the job very well, of course I was gonna give him that job, because it's somebody I have worked with. Although I would not just jump and give him the job, of course I would ask other people who are also experienced in that line, like how much is it, so I have a rough idea. Even what you will be asking for, I also have a standpoint to negotiate with that. That's why we would probably fall for that, maybe. And they also understand that we are not at the place, so they can do their bogus job with unmonitored and stuff like that. So these are things that happen. Of course I blame myself, because I put all that trust in them, and it's on a little did I know that even the people that I was asking to, you know, kind of see and also make payments, they were not really doing it thoroughly. They were just saying, okay, you're done. So they would just give them money. So guys, I think it's a learning curve, and it's something that I've learned out of that. That's why I was saying I'm more skeptical about doing this, about bringing somebody to the house to build or do anything on the house in my absence. I was really scared. I was worried that I may be falling also for scammers and stuff like that. But then I realized that I have limited time to be in Zimbabwe, honestly, to monitor this. Of course, looking for a project manager is another good thing, but now I am at a stage whereby there are few things to be done, and the project manager is asking for more. So guys, I'm just taking a bait and taking chances again by, you know, bring somebody again, and I'm just hoping that I will not have the same problem. I'm just praying. Luckily I'll be traveling to Zimbabwe very soon, so I also told the person I'm not going to be paying everything until I see the finished job. So yeah, and also the person is confident in what they do. They also like, okay, don't pay me anything until I'm done with the job. So that's another, I think that's another good thing, because I have explained that it was because of my absence that led for me to have such bogus job done on the house. And I came and I found out that's why I'm having everything removed. So it's removing, it's not doing for the first time. So the builder understands that. So yeah, so let's just hope and pray that things will go well. Yeah, now in terms of shipping, there are other people that were always asking, like in my recent videos where I was sharing about shipping and the container that just left, like how we were loading the container, the challenges we were having. And a lot of people were coming and saying, hey Rhoda, would love to ship. Also, how do we do it? How do we go about it? In fact, I always talk about that I do sourcing, and I can also help you buy if you are unable to come to China to buy on your own. If you are able to buy remotely, you can do that. I can help you to ship because we are shipping as a group. So far, we are trying to fill up this container by April. That by mid-April, we should be able to ship out. So if you are looking forward to buying stuff and sending to Zimbabwe, this is your chance. If you want to join this container coming up, you can get in touch with me on my email, and we can talk from there. And of course, sourcing is not for free. I charge $80 and it's still $80. I haven't changed this yet. I saw some of you were coming to my comments and said, Rhoda, please don't change the sourcing fee because we also want to build and stuff like that. Yes, it's still there because I'm still shipping my stuff to Zimbabwe, but I've said I can't guarantee you that in the next months, like after this coming container that we are feeding right now, I don't know if we'll still be keeping those fees. Yeah, you know that even the shipping we are doing is just to help each other, those people who are determined to bring good stuff to Zimbabwe for their homes. So this is just a way to reduce our freight costs and stuff like that. And I was just looking, I just wanted to be, to see how the shipping companies are doing recently, like in terms of their charges. I wasn't shook. I've noticed that most shipping companies now, they're shipping to Zimbabwe. Like if you are buying per CBM, you are buying space in the container, they are charging like a whooping between 300 and 400 US dollars per CBM, whereas us sharing, it's another information that people wanted to have, like the container per CBM, the container we ship as a group per CBM is ranging between 180 now. As of now, it's ranging from 180, let's just say for safety, you just have to save up 180, between 180 and 200. That is the safest amount. It could be less, it could be slightly more, but I tell you, it's the cheapest deal you can get at the moment because nobody in China can ship at that amount. So if you really want to be part of this container, come and join us. What are you waiting for? A lot of you guys, you want good stuff, and you really were inspired by seeing us doing it. Yes, you can do it. You can bring good stuff, original stuff to your homes and decorate them the way you want. Okay guys, I don't want to keep on talking. I will probably be going live on Saturday, and I'm sure we can have more updates on that concerning the containers, containing the shipping stuff, you name it. It's just gonna be a chit chat and an update on a lot of different things, because it's been a while since I went live, guys. My life was just in a mess. It was chaos, dealing with the house, dealing with shipping, dealing with goods, dealing with all stuff. So guys, just forgive me. Anyway, I'm gonna be coming back and be live for you guys, and we can have a question and answer segment, and that would be so amazing to see you joining and be live, and responding to you live, and it's just so nice to just have that sit down and talk to you guys. It feels really, really comforting. So guys, thank you so much for watching to this right end, and I want to say have a great day, and thank you for joining. Subscribe if you haven't already, and like the video, share it, and I'll see you in the next one. It's goodbye. Bye.